everybody? How's it going? Thank you guys for coming out graffiti weekend. I am having fun tonight. I enjoy this thing up here. It makes me feel like I'm at a slave auction. I really enjoy that. Nothing says Modesto more than that. So, I guess I'd like to start out by letting you guys know that it has been 10 years since I've had a drink of alcohol. Conversely, this year, I'm also celebrating 35 years of smoking weed. I was 11 when I got high for the first time, and my mom caught me like an after-school special. She snatched a bag of weed out of my hand, and she held it up, and she was like, "Where did you get this weed from, Jim? Who gave this to you? I want to know." Because he got ripped off. Look at all the seats and stands. And then she gave me the number to her guy, and it was my dad. So I quit drinking 10 years ago. I quit going to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings about 8 years ago, and I started seeing a therapist. Mostly because I realized that instead of telling my problems to an ex-tweaker that's seen some shit, I should probably find a doctor that's an active addict that's heard some shit. And I was telling my therapist, like, she was like, "What is your worst nightmare?" And I was like, "Well, my biggest fear is being committed to the wrong person. However, I think my biggest fear is either being stuck in traffic for all of eternity or Coachella. Because I am sick of fucking sluts. Is anybody else sick of fucking sluts here? Like, you can't go anywhere without, like you can't go to the bank, you can't go to the store without, like, you know, like Roman was talking about, you try not to look, and you try not to look, but it's like, it's in your, it's, you know, it's like, it's like the opposite of a gay pride phrase. It's like in your face the whole time, like, "Look at me, yeah!" And it's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm sick of sluts. I just, like, if you want to impress me, don't fucking give me a link to your OnlyFans, just post a video of me reading out loud. I am just so I stopped, and so after I told my therapist all this, my therapist like, "So I should probably tell you, I have to schedule our appointment next month because I'm going to Coachella." And then that's when I realized that my therapist is just a dumb coked out slut. And there we go. And now I am back in AA because at least those people have seen some shit. But AA is so weird because they're like, "You still smoke weed, Jimmy, you're not clean. You still smoke weed, Jimmy, you're not clean. You still smoke weed, Jimmy, you're not clean." And I'm like, "You know what, bro? You're very judgmental for somebody that needs to suck dick for crank." And this is the other thing about getting sober is they don't tell you this, but you have to learn how to get laid again. Because when you drink, you can just walk up to a lady in the bar and be like, "Hey, I'm cute, you're cute, let's have some drinks, let's take some shots, and just see when we wake up." But when you don't drink, you can't go up to a lady and be like, "Hey, I think you're cute. Why don't we have some drinks? Why don't we take some shots? And see where you wake up." Because that comes off very Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? No, you have to be upfront and frank. And when you don't drink, this is what you gotta do. You have to have the fucking balls to look somebody dead in the eye at dinner and say, "Hey, are we gonna fuck later? Or should I eat the rest of this burrito?" So I quit drinking, not the hardest thing I've ever done. I recently quit eating candy because my doctor's like, "I'm not saying that you're pre-diabetic, but your numbers are at the point where like the next gummy bear could be the one to do it." So I quit eating candy, and it's fucking hard. I had to go back to my clean drinking like recovery program, like, you know, like, because like, you know, when you first quit drinking, you can go down to any alcohol store, like, "Oh, just avoid the booze aisle, it'll be fine, blinders." But like, you can't do that with candy because it's fucking everywhere. Like, the fucking checkout line, or like little kids coming up to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, "Go buy some candy, mister." freaking, like, you go everywhere, it's fucking candy. And I'm just like, Jesus. And this is when I realized I had a problem. Is I bought one of those 5-pound buckets of red vines, and I took the lid off and threw it away. And I sat there and watched Blood In, Blood Out and ate 5 pounds of fucking red vines in 3.5 hours. And then I had nothing to do. I watched Blood In, Blood Out twice, which is like 7 hours of prison. I thought I was going to get ass raped in my own shower. I was scared. I was poking everywhere I went. I was like, give me some chon-chon, you white bitch. She's like, this is Dutch Brothers, dude. What? Like, I did this thing too, because like I'm a stoner, and like I still have a DVD player, and I still watch stuff that's like on like real media, because like I'm old. And so I did this thing where I put in a DVD and I smoked a bowl while the previews were playing, and then I was like, whoa, I would totally rather watch the movie from the previews than the movie I put in. So I went and switched the DVD and put the DVD into the second movie in, and then put that in, and then I started to smoke another bowl, and the previews came on, and I was like, well, I would totally rather watch Jurassic Park right now. So I went and got Jurassic Park, put that in the DVD player, smoked a bowl while that was playing. I was like, whoa, I actually would rather watch Sequest right now. When I put on Sequest, I did that for 3.5 hours. I need to get a fucking job. If anybody here has a job, please, for the love of God, hire me. I can do anything except not smoke weed. That is my fucking thing. I'm on unemployment, and like I fill out that unemployment form, and I'm always like, what does it say about my job search? And I'm filling it out the day I get it in the mail. I'm like, yes, I look for work. You know why you check that? Because there isn't a box that says I got high and played Call of Duty for 2 weeks. I watched all 4 Lethal Weapons back to back to back to back. I realized Roger Murtaugh's daughter is awfully well adjusted for a woman that gets kidnapped every 3 years. Alright, that got a little dark, sorry. I am single, and I tried this thing called deep speed dating. Do you know what that is? I got a big bag of speed, went to the airport district. Because like everybody thinks that meth was invented here in Modesto, which is not true. Meth was actually invented by the Nazis in Germany as a super soldier serum. That is a fact that you can look up. So even though meth was invented by the Nazis in Germany, I do want to admit that it was perfected by the Nazis in Modesto. I almost fucked that joke up because I have dyslexia, and I almost said Nazis in Modesto the first. I almost messed it up, and I'm really glad I did not, because this is because everybody talks about how dyslexia is a disability. All it does is just make me embarrassed. I'll be driving, I'll see a sign that says super cuts, and I'll think it says super cunts, and then I'll give up to myself. I mix up my words, right? So I'm terrible at dirty talk. I think it's because of the tism. I don't take it seriously at all. I don't say shit I'm gonna ruin this pussy like ants ruin a picnic. Damn baby, this pussy's damp. I don't know what to say. So my lady friend, she was like, just repeat things you hear in pornos all the time. So I was like, I heard this one the other day, and I'm gonna lock and load this one. And I meant to say, tell me you like my big dick and your little pussy. But it accidentally came out as, tell me you like my little dick and your big pussy. And then she was all, finally a man that is honest. Before I get out of here, guys, I want to urge you all to please get home safe and sound. If you're drinking, it's graffiti weekend. That means there's a guy in a souped-up Model T going 180 down Kieran right here. So be safe. Get home all right. I had to have surgery on my arm. I got a car wreck coming home from a show. I don't know if you can see this, but I got a titanium rod in there. It's not even a radius bone anymore. And I'm having surgery, right? They're wheeling me, and the anesthesiologist saying, hey, they told us you're a stand-up comedian, Jimmie. Can you tell us a joke right now? And I was like, well, Doc, to be honest with you guys, you asking me to tell you a joke right now is a lot like me asking you guys to do the surgery for free. And then he looked at my chart and he said, you're on Medi-Cal.